Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets moved.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws it to the right. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Iowa State. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. There's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And that'll be caught in the end zone to move the lead to 8-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch it? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
The Cyclones will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Ooh, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch, and he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the flat by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Cyclones begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there.
I thought that was a flat. I forgot what play
Some players just have a real knack for
that was a flat route
jump,
on the running
and
back.
that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there.
Ain't no.
No good. There's a penalty marker down. We might see another attempt. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Cyclones pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
I shanked the fuck out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Cyclones will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
Bro, why can't I hit a field?
Missed it. After the miss, it's still a 1-possession game. USF offense is back out there now.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That 95 block shed actually been put to use this game. It's got like 95, 94 block shed until it'd be doing nothing.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. To bring him down short of the marker. And now it's going to be fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last two fourth down attempts. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes a quick catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball and then go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming. Watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
The Cyclones looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He eludes the rush. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and
it's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. This will likely be the last play of the half. That is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Cyclones line up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kicking team after the PAT try. It's a fake PAT, looking to throw for it. And he'll make it into the end zone. How about that? A wild, gutsy call. They fake the PAT and get it in for 2. They're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Linebackers making some adjustments now. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, at this stage in the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Still looking to put something on the scoreboard. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. They'll try the option play here. He did not get it. A crucial play by his defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the
He's going so close so
run
many
to try to
times.
catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at
Really
all.
gonna fake it.
Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That would have been a good run if I ran it on them.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And now another deep ball here. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it.
Get set.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Empty backfield now. They go for two. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And he makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands seem able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Pulls it in. It's Moffitt. Well, the ball's knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And they're just able to get him down at the one. So close.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance in a really nice game.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands seem able to recover the football. It's a fumble. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Defense is coming after him. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Makes it across the goal line.
Dude, how's this quarterback still even able to run?
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
brain
two-point
scored
conversion. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got to run the pitch.
Ain't no way.
And he gets the two-point conversion to get back within 3 scores here.
Boy, there's so many choices here for this quarterback on this option call. That's why it's such a good call on a two-point try. Here, I thought he might run it in. Instead, the defense takes him away. No problem. Pitch it out. Let the back take it in.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. And the beatdown continues. Now the try here for the extra point. There's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he grabs it for the two-point try to build this lead even more. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Slide through. James said we could just pull up the issue.
And that's what I was thinking.
Offense makes
I was
it
like, there ain't no point in me go over there and then go to Young.
First down, looking to throw the football.
I'm not defending
They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
then
And
this
just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense.
There's
That's
only
another
2 minutes
sack by
left.
this defense. They have been in that backfield the
2
entire
minutes
game,
left
and a
in the
big
fourth
reason
quarter.
why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Better be, buddy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on the second down.
Wait, so I don't gotta bring them?
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good
That's not
effort.
good.
Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the
Bring that
lead
shit
late in the
with me
game, you
everywhere.
know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties
Bro,
and those defensive
let
backs
me
back
tell
far,
you,
anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball
Today
away.
at work this morning might have
He's
been the
running out of time here.
busiest it's been, and I can't even tell you
That's the
how.
fourth tonight. They bring him
That
down
shit was
after a
so
short
bad.
return.
But
The takeaway
you know
sets
how
up the
those two
offense
cold
near
sides
midfield.
are?
This line getting set up.
You
It's a
haven't
first
had
down
to
play.
pull out the second cold side in like a year, man. I was on second cold side I was getting messed up on
Looking at
second
throwing here
cold
to
side.
start the drive. Fires it to the wide
I'm
out.
like, bro,
It's
this
caught
ain't even
downfield.
I'm like
A big game
it was
before
like
he
a
goes out of bounds. The
$950
offense keeps
hour.
churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense.
Bro, that shit was bad. Bro,
Play fake,
on
looking
the
to throw.
island, they've had like a $2,000.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a
Island
long
did,
return
bro.
before finally
That
being
shit was
taken down.
amazing.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into the...
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of
Bro,
pressure
that
on them in the
dude,
playoffs.
they were
They
still
stepped up
behind
and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we...
Touchdown, Iowa State. And this one is getting ugly. try to add the lead now with the PAT. It's a fake. Can they score on this? Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
I ain't came to
Here comes the
play.
South Florida offense back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Dude, his quarterback is the goal.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Breaks free. Well, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Caught near the sideline. It's Moffitt. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout.
You want me to score on him again?
Preserve as much clock as possible.
He must want me to score on him again. Like, I don't know these come out.
Now from the 44. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
So third down.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with...
It's a fake punt. Now looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. The punter with a completed pass for a first down.
Wow, how about that one, Chris? I really thought the up man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. That's a great...
Yep, for about 6-7 bros. 6-7 bros. So. I think that y'all are gonna be watching. Actually, I'm going for about 6-7 seconds. 6-7, bruh. 6-7. Hey. Hello? What's good, chat? I thought my brother got off, shit.